just before the Super Bowl, a lot of alternative media was also asking questions about what was going to happen, and Breitbart asked why nobody was interested that the Seahawks coach might be a truther before the Super Bowl. The reason they were asking that was because 6 months ago, Deadspin.com picked up an article where they said late last spring, that would be a year ago approximately, a retired General Peter Chiarelli, who had just finished his term as the Army's Vice Chief of Staff, visited the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. And the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks had a lot of questions about 9/11. As they report here, in particular, Carroll wanted to know whether the attack on the Pentagon had really happened, but he didn't stop there. He ran through the whole 9/11 truther litany. And according to Ricky Ellison, a former NFL linebacker who now runs the Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance, he was the one who introduced Carroll to the former general. He said, every 9/11 conspiracy theory you can think of, Pete asked about it. And apparently the meeting ended not on very good terms. But nobody asked about that in the aftermath of the Super Bowl, leading up to it, or even after Matthew Mills dropped the video bomb. Don't want to talk about that, do they? What they want are mindless demonstrations from Super Bowl fans like we saw in Seattle in the wake of the win. Paul Joseph Watson points out the decadence of Seahawks fans running riot after a Super Bowl victory. He says, in another shameful reminder of Americans who care more about sports than the future of their own country, Seattle Seahawks fans reacted to their team's victory by behaving like animals, destroying property, lighting fires. Well, unfortunately, that's exactly the kind of person and exactly the kind of reaction that the beer and circuses of the Super Bowl are intended to create.